saw the front side safety down, the front side of the concept, ended up getting hemmed up a little bit, and so moved on and had DJ going over top over all of it. Just a miscommunication between him and I. Tried to flatten him off under the safety, and he kept it vertical from what I saw on obviously in the moment.
Caleb, how do you describe the suddenness of this and being on this joyride and it's just over?
Yeah, it's tough. Being in that locker room, the best moments is being in that locker room after games and after wins, and being with the guys that you all have a common goal. You all sacrifice family time, and things like that, and all that you sacrifice to be in this position, to be in those moments, and so it's tough, and so in these moments you feel that you let your team down, or you feel that you this or that, and it's a good lesson learned for us. First time being in this situation for me and for us as a team, and I'm excited for what's to come. But obviously, going to go back and watch this and figure out how I can be better, and that's the exciting part.
Caleb, can you take us on the tying touchdown pass?
Mm-hmm.
When you are scrambling for 10-plus yards
Yep.
back to it, what are you thinking during that time? Any idea what you're going to see when you turn around?
I end up getting a little bit pressure, and so try and break contain and just break angles and slow those guys down so that when I do turn around, I can have a little bit more time, possibly be able to find somebody. And they did a good job containing me, and so I just gained a little bit more depth. And I saw Cole one-on-one over there with everybody else on the other side, at least near the goalpost. I understanding that 14 was on him. He's a little bit smaller guy, and Cole's obviously a 6 foot tight end and things like that. So I just wanted to give him my best ball and give him a shot. Understand it's 4th down and kind of game on the line. Well, was game on the line.
You appreciate. I know it's tough now, obviously, but how important is the win and loss? You appreciate what you did with that throw and what Cole did and just the moment you provided.
Yeah, it was cool in the moment, but I will say I can appreciate the organization, the city of Chicago. I can appreciate the sacrifice, the growth that we've had as a team, and I can appreciate the growth that I've had, the trust that I've built with Ben and the other my other teammates and things like that. So those are probably the things that I can appreciate.
Did you think that you would have another I was just going to say, after that play, did you think, here we are engineering another comeback, and, did you kind of envision how this is going to end because you guys have had so many comebacks this week?
Yeah, you obviously you want to be on the better side of it, so you're envisioning, all good things, and the moment you're envisioning, going out and winning and putting up the game-winning either field goal or touchdown and things like that. So yeah, you envision it, especially after that moment. You want to, like I said, you want to have those positive things in your mind in those moments to be able to go out there and try and win a game.
What did all of these late comebacks all season? What does this mean for next year? What does this mean for what you can do? Do you think of it as momentum, or is every year its own thing?
Every year it's its own thing. But I will say the core of this team, the young players, obviously the players that have some longer contracts and things like that. We got a good core that the organization's done a good job of building. And so, the growth that we've had and things like that, is going to be enjoyable. We're going to be here for a little bit. And so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the growth. I'm excited about being able to go back and watch this. I'm excited about being able to get back and next year being able to learn more than I did this year and keep growing and us as a team and organization to be able to keep growing.
You mentioned the trust that you built up with Ben. Mm-hmm. How do you describe the strength of where your relationship is versus where it was when you walked into the building in April?
Yeah, it's grown tremendously, and that's something that I wanted to do. That's something that was very important for me, because I want to be here for a while, and I know he wants to be here for a while, and just being able to attack our relationship and bond and trust between each other was really important for us to be able to help be in this position as a team and to be able to be in this position many times in the future.
Caleb,
With the way the fans and the whole city really was just buzzing about you and the team this season, what was it all like this year for you in Chicago?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a really fun year. One of my more fun years of being able to play football, between the growth, the hard times, the good times, and just being able to be in the locker room with the guys that we had and the guys that are going to be here. And so I'm excited. I'm proud of our guys. I appreciate the city of Chicago. I appreciate Chicago Bears, the organization, and I truly appreciate the coaches and their sacrifice, and obviously my teammates.
What happened on the play where you hit your hand on the pass rusher's arm on the first drive?
Yeah, ended up getting a little bit of pressure, and I got to go back and watch, but to see if I could complete it or anything like that. But got my hand hit, and my hands are right. I don't know if that's what you're. Yeah, my hands are. Yeah, hands are right.
Looking back, Lance, how did you describe the elements tonight? Obviously, you're both dealing
Yeah.
with it, trying to figure out what the ice is doing and everything else.
Yeah, the elements weren't a factor for me. Practicing it every day. I'm in it every single day, and so wasn't a factor for me. And we just got to find ways to make plays.
You're very outwardly composed right now. What do you feel like on the inside after the way that game?
Yeah.
Spoken to?
Yeah. It's a frustration. It's a fire, and those are the two words that I go with. So I'm excited though. Also, obviously, not happy about the outcome. Obviously, frustrated about the outcome. But that's over with, and I can't go back and change it. And so, going to go back and watch. Figure out how I can be better for the near future, and help this organization get to where we want to be.
You talked about being excited for the future. What tangible steps can you take to make sure that you guys can get this momentum back and start a new momentum for next season?
Yeah, got to go and watch some film and talk to coach, and then from there it's just work on accuracy, work on my feet in the off season. It's get with the receivers and work with them, and things like that throughout the off season, so that we're on the same page. We're starting off hot, for training camp, OTAs, and then going into next season. Awesome. The Bears.
So
disappointing result tonight. Our guys fought the entire way, just like they have all season long. I thought, this was very much like our team has been. And you got to give the Rams credit. Coach McVay does a phenomenal job. Coach Shula did a great job with their defense this week, and they ended up making a couple more plays than we did, and that's why ended up going into overtime, and they ended up coming out on top. And so, like I said, disappointing result. Our guys are feeling it right now. They all believed, man. They all believed all year long that we could find a way to win each and every week, and so it's disappointing like that. But I am proud of the group. It's a special group. I said that a few weeks ago. I believe that to my core, that when you're with a group of men for the last time in the locker room, and it's just not going to be the same going forward. That I appreciate all of them, the men and the women, coaches, players, support staff, everybody that had a role this season. It was a special year, and this will be hopefully a feeling in this locker room that we won't forget, and we'll be able to use it as fuel going forward. But with that, I'll go ahead and open it up.
you clearly hear the